Hey, good morning. My name is Jared, and I host the Daily Live podcast where we discuss news and politics. And I'm a socialist, so hey, that just means I want everyone to have universal health care, education, income, and housing. And I'm making this video today for the sole purpose of saying today might be Terrible Tuesday. It looks like the House is about to vote on Medicaid funding. And remember, the proposed cut of $880 billion is the entire Medicaid budget. So today, you need to contact your senators. You can use the 5 Calls app to do that. You need to let your senators and your representatives know that you do not support any cuts to Medicaid. I used to work in Medicaid and Medicare healthcare, helping people enroll in healthcare, and Medicaid was already not enough. It already did not enough. Reducing its funding costs people. And part of what I believe the socialist platform should be is if it costs people, it's not good policy. And you don't see Democrats coming out in droves, making content like I'm making, saying we need to call and urge all of our representatives to vote against any cuts to Medicaid, SNAP, Social Security, veterans benefits. A lot of people aren't moving and they're not saying anything because it doesn't affect them. Okay? Medicaid doesn't affect me. SNAP doesn't affect me. Social Security, I grew up knowing I'd probably never get that. My dad told me when I was a little kid, they're going to end up doing away with it. And then, prophetic, I know. When it comes to veterans benefits, I've never really talked publicly about my experience, but I have PTSD really bad. When I was on active duty 17 years ago, I got hurt during a workup for the 26 MEU. I was aboard a boat. I was on the USS Baton. I always tell people I was, in the most combat deployed unit in Marine Corps history. In fact, they'd been to 5 straight deployments to Iraq when I met them. And we got really lucky. They didn't get sent back into hell a 6th time. And they were relieved, for the record, in case you wondered. Many of them were bored, but boredom does not have anything on relief when you've been in hell. And while I was on active duty in the Marine Corps Infantry preparing for the 26 MEU, I got hurt playing football. Kept coming to work every day because that's just the kind of person I am. Broke my shoulder. Shit was in a sling. Came to work every day. Went on the MEU. I was even on the boat. Sleeping on a ship. When my battle buddy and I got pulled off that ship and sent home to have surgery, and RJ Rady died while we were on convalescent leave. And I came back from convalescent leave to find his dog tags. For over a decade, as a result of his UCMJ trial, his posthumous UCMJ trial, where they gave him an other than honorable and said that he'd drugged himself to death. So for over a decade, I thought that he killed himself on purpose. And then in 2018, his wife hit me up and let me know that his parents had struck out trying to get him an honorable discharge. And she told me that he was murdered. And she showed me the communication she had between him and the person that did it. And I told everybody, my battle buddy was murdered. I thought he killed himself. So remember what I told you about about grief and relief, right? Well, I was relieved he didn't kill himself. That's awful. But now that I find out that he was murdered, and I tell everyone I know, I call Onslow County PD, Jacksonville PD, right? I got people that I know that are on active duty that I hit up and tell them, hey, my battle buddy was fucking murdered. Can you help me? I told the police in my area where I live in Indiana. I coached semi-pro football the year I found out. And I asked the players who were cops in Bloomington if they could help, and they like, can't help me. He's out of state, right? So no one will help me with that. And I get veterans benefits as a result of my injuries sustained on active duty and my PTSD. Now, whether or not I deserve that in light of what other veterans have done for their country is irrelevant. But do I deserve to lose my benefits or have my benefits cut so that they can line some billionaire's pocket? The fuck have they contributed to society? And I know that there's lots of people that are like, hey, they achieved way more than you. The downfall of society? So I'm going to start the American Socialist Party. One that protects veterans' benefits, protects social safety nets, and protects the least of us, because every vote counts the same. Everyone's vote should be counted. And I'm really wondering what's up with the results of Executive Order 13848. Where's the Department of Justice on this one? Where's the FBI, CIA, NSA, D6, CISA? Where are the reports regarding the 2024 U.S. elections? All of them. Every single election deserves multiple reports made, if not redacted to the public, public. We deserve to know that this regime is illegitimate. So I didn't know this was happening today. I didn't know they were voting on Medicare cuts today, or I'd have been way out ahead of this. Medicaid cuts, sorry. Like I said, there's an $880 billion cut on the table, and that's the whole program. That covers child care. Just thought I'd throw that out there. Medicaid just doesn't cover old people. The barrier to Medicaid is a financial one. I hope this helps. I hope you understand how many people benefit from Medicaid. It's like closer to 100 million. Anyway, have a good day.